Welcome back. The development and invigoration of downtown San Antonio. Big Red Dog is currently working on a variety of projects in the downtown area and has played a huge role in the growth of San Antonio's urban core. Here this morning is Russell Yeager, Vice President of Big Red Dog San Antonio. Thank you for joining us. First off, for those who don't know, what exactly is Big Red Dog?
We're a local land development firm, locally owned. We help developers build projects all over San Antonio, but over the last few years we obviously have been focused on the urban core.
Can you tell us what kind of growth you've seen in downtown San Antonio recently?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with so many people moving to downtown and really to San Antonio in general, the city just continues to grow. And with the city focusing on pushing people into the downtown core for living, we've seen a lot of apartments, and that's turning into retail and other options downtown.
Now, how long have you guys been here in San Antonio?
We started about 5 years ago, so our 5-year anniversary is in April.
I bet you've seen a lot of change in
Yeah,
that time.
absolutely. So I've actually been here for 10 years before we started the company, so it's been an incredible change for San Antonio. Lots of different types of projects coming into all over San Antonio, but downtown is a new place for development.
And we've also seen a lot of repurposing. Can you go into that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I think adaptive reuse is a really great option for San Antonio. With so many existing buildings and a lot of historical buildings, it's a really great option to work with. And so one of the projects that we've done is the Peanut Factory. It's centered around a 100-year-old peanut factory in Silo, and it's turned into a 90-unit mixed-use complex over on the near west side.
Wow, that is amazing. Any other projects that you're going to complete soon?
Yeah, absolutely. We're working on projects all over downtown. So a few up on the north side of downtown, like Riviera, which is on 1130 Broadway. It should wrap up construction here soon. And then pushing into the south downtown area, we've got a couple projects called the Sunglow Townhomes, which there are a few renderings that you guys are showing, that have 10 townhome units that turned an old gas station in a neighborhood into some great places to live.
Are you seeing a lot? Is it a lot of multi-family dwellings that you're seeing?
Yeah, there has been a lot of multifamily over the last few years, but they're starting to transition into some for-sale units. Things like those townhomes that we were just talking about are going to be for-sale units, and so people are starting to want to live downtown permanently and not just rent.
I know, becoming a real big city.
Yeah.
Are there any commercial developments downtown that you've seen?
Yeah, as the housing continues to pick up, a lot of these places will start to transition into some more commercial development, but a lot of the housing developments we're seeing are going to have mixed-use components. So for example, the Vitre Apartments is just north of the UTSA downtown campus, is going to have over 2,000 square feet of retail to focus on the university.
Okay, because I would think, I've gone and visited other cities, and I know we are starting to see a lot more downtown living, and I think it would be great for shopping, but I really haven't seen that part, retail, pick up that much downtown. Yeah,
I think you will see it over the next few years. It's usually a byproduct of more people living downtown. So for a long time, downtown's been about tourism and about office space, and so in the afternoons and evenings, there's not always a lot of people there to go shop. And so as people continue to move and live downtown and that density picks up, I think you'll see a lot more shopping.
Now, when I think about living downtown, I also think about a lot of single people. Are there actually family residential areas downtown?
Sure. I think that there's a lot of existing residential kind of family areas downtown, especially on the south side of downtown. I mean, you've got King William and Lavaca neighborhoods, the Roosevelt neighborhoods, the Lone Star neighborhoods all have existing housing stock that's being transitioned into more single-family type homes. But people are starting to build these townhomes that are designed a little bit more for families. They're 2 and 3 stories, but they do have 2, 3 bedrooms sometimes and small yards. And I think that'll be an option in the future.
So how would you describe San Antonio if you're the one developing a lot of this in the next 10 years? What would you describe? How would you describe downtown San Antonio?
Well, I think the mayor and city council a few years ago called it the decade of downtown. So I think we're in the process of seeing that develop and come to fruition. I think it's going to be a place that's going to be more than just for tourists, but for local San Antonians as well. A place for us to go and be and spend time and kind of be the living room of San Antonio, if you will, where you want to go and spend time and have fun with your family.
Well, I love downtown. It's great to hear all about all your projects. Thank you so much for joining us. To learn more about the downtown development, reach out to Big Red Dog. Their phone number is 210-860-9224. Of course, you can also check out their website, bigreddog.com. We'll be right back.